Hi, my name is Patrick Goodwill. I'm from Rescue, California. Got started in racing probably about 30, 40 years ago. Started off running some sprint cars down in Santa Maria. My family been involved in racing for a number of years, and still enjoy coming out to play with the boys.
I gotta know, what makes you come out each and every race weekend? What is that thing that keeps drawing you back?
It's that competitive drive, right? You know, as you get a little bit older, you find fewer things that you're really able to compete in. Auto racing, you still can as long as you stay in good shape, you do your homework in the garage, you can still get out there and compete with the young fellas.
Now you talk about it, doing the homework in the garage. What kinds of things go on off the track, whether it be setups or getting the car trimmed out? What kind of work is behind the scenes that most fans wouldn't quite be able to see?
Sure, and that's really where the work is done. It's in the garage midweek leading up to the races. A lot of preparation. Sometimes it's just general maintenance, but then sometimes you have something that takes place on the track that requires a major overhaul, if you will. But just to get them out here every single week is a lot of effort, a lot of energy that a lot of people put forth, and you have to kind of shake your head that all the drivers and acknowledge the fact that they're dedicated to the sport, which is what allows them to show up week in and week out.
Now, one thing I wanted to ask you is a little bit more about this NCMA Sprint Car Series. Kind of go into more depth about what exactly it is, what kinds of cars are you driving, and what it's all about.
Sure. Well, it's really one of the oldest non-wing pavement sprint car series in the entire country. I don't know the exact number of years, but I think it's creeping up close to 40 years. And you know, this year I think we're going to have a real nice bump in car count competition. There's a lot of quality drivers with different backgrounds, including those that were champions here with us in the past that are coming out to compete in 2024. You see, as far as chassis manufacturers, you'll see Dynamites, you'll see Beasts, you'll see Hornets, Eagle chassis, right? Just like you would in a lot of the other non-wing as well as wing pavement series. So it's a great club to be a part of. You know, we try to do some things to keep the cost relatively affordable as far as tires, so you're not consuming those week in and week out. A weight rule, so you kind of keep some of the high dollar, low weight parts off the cars, if you will. So really, it's a great business model that I think allows people to compete with a lot of different financial factors, right? Not everybody has a big team behind them. Some people are mom and pops. This is a small family operation as well. So yeah, it's a great series for that matter. Yeah.
Now, what was it like? You guys just had 2 practice sessions, turned some lap. How's your car feeling?
It feels pretty decent. This is the first time I've ran in about a little over a year. We destroyed this car in April last year down in Madera. So it's nice to kind of come shake the rust off myself as well as the car. But it feels pretty decent. You know, I haven't seen the times yet. Sometimes they can be a bit deceiving when as far as what you're feeling, especially when you haven't been in the car for a year. But I feel like we're operating pretty decent. I'm anxious to run the season.
Well, you talk about being anxious to get out there. How cool would it be to win here tonight, not only in this class after what you just described as the year off, but also this being the 75th season here at Stockton?
Yeah, Stockton's just really, I think, one of the greatest tracks that we go to all year. It has tremendous history, but it's also a great racing surface that fits really well with our packages, right? The non-wing really puts the driver in control more than just a wing or a tire combination, if you will. Yeah, it would be nice to come away with a win tonight, but I know there's lots of folks that have similar aspirations. So we're just going to empty the tank and do all we can, and hopefully we find ourselves in a good spot.
Now, who are some of the people that you'd like to thank today?
Well, I thank Powerbuilt Racing Engine. Again, that's my brother-in-law, Jimmy. He does the motors from start to finish, keeps them running strong. Wayland Motorsports, which is another one of my brother-in-laws. He does a lot for us on the chassis. DDS Racing, which is my brother, who is a driver's coach, right? He's my brother. He's been running these cars for a number of years, multi-time champion. You know, so, and then of course my family, right? Everybody gets behind us and allows us to come out here and compete, and couldn't do it, as they say, without each other.